What's going on, everybody? I'm Kengashi, and we're going to be rebuilding the New York Knicks today. One of the worst franchises in sports, and probably the worst in basketball. And we are going to be trying to get them a championship. So we simulated to the end of the current season, and we went 25 and 57. Giannis MVP, Ja Rookie of the Year, same things. And we're just gonna go to our stats for this season we're in. So Randall, Barrett, okay, we're gonna be keeping Barrett at least for next season, and Randall is the only person with a sizable contract next year because Portis is a team option. Mitchell Robinson, really good player for us to have, but we have some young players that we probably don't need. So we're gonna simulate to the end of the playoffs. So the Los Angeles Lakers win the championship and LeBron James is the MVP. For the draft lottery, let's see what we're gonna be getting. We have the fourth best odds and we dropped to 6. That's bad luck. And for staff signing, we're gonna get rid of Fizdale. We're probably gonna overhaul just our whole staff. And this is our new training staff. So we are going to look at our draft picks. Okay, we have the 6th and the 28th. And we're gonna see if we can get a trade done. We are gonna be trading Dennis Smith Jr., the 28th pick, and a second-round pick for this year's, I think, 15 in the draft, and they accepted. So we're gonna draft our players. So in this year's draft, we drafted Cole Anthony with the 6th pick and Sadiq Bey with the 13th. Now for team player options, the Knicks have a lot of flexibility. So I like Portis, but that's also a pretty big contract, so I don't think we're gonna re-sign him. Bullock, no. Definitely not Taj Gibson. I think we're gonna decline everybody. We might just get Peyton in free agency on a new contract. Qualifying offers, we're just gonna give Trier the offer. I don't think we're gonna bring back Dotson. So let's look at our team. We have Cole Anthony, RJ Barrett. These 3 forwards, we're probably going to be starting. Well, no, we'll probably pick up a forward that can play. Okay, so we have our starters at our center and power forward, and so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because the other ones are either backups or trade pieces. So we're going to see what we can get for Julius Randle. So we are going to be making this trade, Julius Randle and Frank Ntilikina for PJ Washington and Malik Monk. Randle is a good player, but I kind of just want to get money off our books, even more money than the Knicks are already getting off in real life, and having just a young core, and then we can use that money for hopefully a big time free agent. So we are going to be offering Anthony Davis a contract, and we'll also offer Fournier a contract, so we can use him in a potential trade. Yeah, we'll offer him $56 million, just enough. Let's see who we get. Well, we get Anthony Davis. That's huge. And we're gonna renounce the rights on everybody. Yeah, on everybody. And we're gonna get Anthony Davis right now. And even after that, we're still gonna have a bunch of money. Bring him back to New York. We'll offer him up 77 on a 3-year contract, and we'll hopefully get him and then trade him away. So let's see what we can get for Gallinari. We're going to be making this trade for Michael Porter Jr. and Gary Harris for Danilo Gallinari and Kevin Knox. We are taking on some salary with Gary Harris, but we might use him next year as a trade piece. But at least this allows us to be a little flexible. So into player progressions, Robinson, Porter, Washington, they all make just regular jumps. And we only have young people, so no real regression. So for our lineup, let's see what we're gonna do. So heavy minutes to all of these guys. It's gonna be hard with Malik Monk getting reasonable minutes, but Bay needs to get some minutes. Maybe some off of Monk. We want all of our rookies to progress. Oh, yeah. This looks good. I want to try and play our rookies as much as possible, but there's only so much minutes to go around. And for proficiency, yeah, 7 seconds probably has the most. We're gonna do 7 seconds. And for power rankings, we're at number 1. That is surprising. Hopefully we can live up to that. I'll see you at the playoffs. So at the end of season 1, we went 45-37. Giannis MVP, and Kawhi was Defensive Player of the Year, and Nick Nurse Coach of the Year. For all NBA teams, did we get Anthony Davis? We must have, yeah. He was all NBA second, and he was all defensive first. So we are the 7th seed going up against Toronto. Let's see their team. Lowry, they got Whiteside. Okay, they have Whiteside now, and Markieff Morris, and Glenn Robinson. So they made a few upgrades. And let's see how our team performed this season. Michael Porter Jr., really good. RJ Barrett, 15, but on 40% shooting, and 35 from 3, which isn't bad, but he's shooting 41%. And Cole Anthony, who shot 45 and 30, almost 39, so that's really good. Malik Monk, 45 and 35. Okay. And then now we just got our other players. PJ shot over 50, so that's good. So we are going to shorten our rotation just to get a few more minutes to our stars. We're not gonna make a game plan, we're just gonna see how we do. So I thought we were gonna get swept, but we took them to 5, which is not very good. I thought we could have had a chance to do something, but it is just Anthony Davis and a bunch of young pieces right now, so we're gonna simulate to the end of the playoffs and try to upgrade this team. So the champion was the Hawks, and they played the Mavericks, so it's that Trae Young, Luka Doncic matchup, and Trae Young gets Finals MVP. So for the draft lottery, let's see what our 2 picks get us. We have the 16th and 18th, so we can definitely use those in some sort of trade. Okay, so we are gonna try and move up using all of our picks, hopefully to get up to number 8. They won't do that. Let's see, who would the number 10 pick? The Pacers, can we do that? Okay, so we jump to 10. So with the 10th overall pick, we take Caleb Love. And let's see our team options. So we're gonna accept it on everybody. And let's see, anyone big? Okay. Do we have any money to go after Kawhi or Paul George? I don't know if we do. We're not gonna give anyone qualifying right now. We might just lose out on Malik Monk, which is totally fine. So right now, we have anyone making big money except for Gary Harris. Okay, Gary Harris is the only person making big money right now. And we can everyone else is really young. So maybe we can trade away Gary Harris and go after Paul George or Kawhi. So we are going to make this trade. We're going to shed a bunch of salary and get Zubac and Terrence Mann from the Clippers for Gary Harris and Brazdeikis. So we're going to offer... I didn't realize we're that far off. Can we afford George? What about one of these lower tier? Let's see what kind of money we can trade away. Fortunately, we just did. We might just have to go for a cheaper option and then use that contract to trade. So we signed Steven Adams because he was one of the best available for the money we had available. So Steven Adams and maybe... who could we trade away? If we traded away Steven Adams and Terrence Mann, I don't know how much that could actually get us. Yeah, nothing. So we are going to, we'll just trade away one of our young pieces, like Love. We just drafted him. De'Aaron. I'll see what else we get. Yeah, we're gonna trade away Steven Adams and Love for De'Aaron and Bogdanovic, and we might be able to use his contract to trade for someone better. So for player progression, Porter Jr. takes a big step, and so does Barrett with PJ Washington and Anthony. So a lot of these players. So we have a lot of players now. So we made a trade or two, but nothing too big. So we're gonna try and do this trade to upgrade in our starting lineup. Let's see. We're gonna offer a bunch of first round picks. Oh, just one. So this is the rotation: Levine, Fox, Porter Jr., Davis, Robinson, Washington, Barrett, Zubac, and Cole Anthony, rounding it out. And for system proficiency, 7 seconds probably still will be the most, but let's see what pace and space. We're just gonna change it to pace and space. And power rankings, we're 2. Okay, hopefully we can do better than last season. So we're in the trade deadline right now. We are 40-11, so really good. Let's see how our players are doing. Okay, we're not gonna dive too deep into it, but anyone not doing well? Everyone's shooting really well too. Okay, no, not really. But we are going to look at who is selling. So the Raptors are selling. They have Siakam and Whiteside. We don't really need that much help in a big rotation. Maybe we'll get Chris Paul. I don't know how much that helps us though. Oh, they have Paul George. I didn't even see that. Okay, we'll be looking at that. And we'll try to trade for Damian Lillard. I doubt we'll get it done, but we're gonna see. And anyone there? Middleton? No, we don't need them. So we are gonna try. Oh, there's a bunch of good teams. So we're gonna see if we can get a deal done. So we're gonna see if we can get a deal done with Damian Lillard. They're gonna need a lot of first rounders, and I will throw everything at them to see if we can get it. This is our last year anyway. I doubt they're gonna do it, so we might move on to about another player. But if we can trade for Damian Lillard, we will. No, we're gonna try and make this trade for Donovan Mitchell using Zach LaVine and Zubac. We're gonna throw every first round pick we have. I think we can get this done. Okay, and we got Donovan Mitchell. So after the trade, we are doing Fox, Mitchell, Porter, Davis, Robinson, Barrett, Washington, Anthony, and Mann getting just 5 minutes. So at the end of season 2, we went 64-18. Very good record. Luka was MVP, and we got Coach of the Year. And let's see about the All-NBA teams. The Lakers have James and Giannis. If there's anything that could be better than James and Davis, would be James and Giannis. That's insane. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to beat. Let's see. Oh, Knicks. Oh, did I miss them? No, Davis got 3rd and 1st team all defense though. Any rookies? No, I think we traded them away. So let's look at our players. Mitchell came in and averaged 24, and Davis put up 22 and 8. We have some good scoring all the way down our bench. Like our top 4 are all pretty close to each other, and everyone's shooting a high field goal percentage except for Barrett. I mean, 48's really good, but compared to everyone else, that's terrible. And Mann, he only played 5 minutes, so we're gonna shorten the rotation because Mann is still getting minutes, and we don't need that. And we are even gonna take away some from our lower guys and play our stars heavy minutes. And to Barrett. Okay. We're probably only going to make any sort of lineup adjustments if we face the Lakers, and then we're going to have to look at what we have. Okay. So, playing the Hornets, we're up early, and I think we'll be able to close it out, and we close it out in 5 games. So, Philadelphia, anything new? They have Christian Wood, which is a really good player for that team, and Ibaka. Okay, but I think we should still be very good against this team. We're down early, but that's okay. We're at 2-2, 3-2, okay. So we are in the conference finals against Cleveland of all teams, and they have a second-year player and DeMarcus Cousins, and so they just got really deep. Their rookies got better, and they got really deep. But I think we'll be able to beat them in 5, and we did. The Lakers lost in the first round. How is that even possible? They really don't have anyone. I mean, Kuminga, he was the 8th pick, but that's insane. So, Knicks Mavericks, this is a team that has some sort of connection, and they have Porzingis still, Luka, Anunoby, and Favors, Pirtle. Okay. It's a really good team, but I really don't even think we need to make a game plan. Okay, it's 2-2, so we're gonna simcast. Okay, we are down. Hopefully, can we make some sort of a comeback? We're getting blown out. I'm gonna make a game plan for this final game because I do not want to lose. Who are we going against? Kristaps and Luka. We're just gonna play some heavier minutes to Robinson, and we'll take a few down, give it to Porter, and we'll give it to Washington because he's more of a big man. So I think we should be able to push it to 7, but let's see. Okay, so it's close still. It's close. It's pretty close still. We are down by 10, but we're coming back. Okay, it's really close. We're down by. Oh, we just took the lead, and we're gonna hop in if it's really close under. That's terrible. My finger slipped and I wasn't able to hop in. But we are down 5 with 30 seconds left, so maybe we can pull off some sort of ridiculousness. But let's see. Do we have starters in? Okay. Okay, so we're down by 3. We're not gonna foul. We're not gonna foul. Ugh, we have to foul. And that was De'Aaron's last foul too. And Javon Carter's in. No. Do we have a timeout? We don't even have a timeout. This doesn't look good. We don't even have a timeout. We're gonna have to give it to Mitchell. Okay, we green a shot. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have one final chance. Okay, so we can get Cole Anthony in instead of Javon Carter. We just need him to miss one shot. Please miss one. So that's gonna wrap up the video. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get a championship for the Knicks, but we did bring them their biggest star in forever in Anthony Davis. We're definitely gonna try and get them a championship in the future. But until then, I'm Kengashi. See ya.